This is Kenya News Update today. A man is sentenced to 30 years in prison for a crime so brutal it unfolded in front of his own children. But here's the twist. The murder weapon wasn't just a knife. It was jealousy, control, and an Instagram account. Coming up, you'll hear the chilling testimony from an 11-year-old girl, see how a baby's cot became an instrument of death, and discover why this landmark sentence is sending shockwaves through Kenya's fight against domestic violence. Meet Murad Awad Mbaraka, a 40-year-old man from Kilifi, and meet his wife Ibrahim Nuru. On the night of June 19, 2022, in their home in Majengo, Kanamai, a domestic dispute turned into a nightmare. The prosecution argued that disputes, including one over Nuru's Instagram usage, fueled a rage that led to premeditated murder. But here's what nobody's talking about. The scene was witnessed by their 5 children. An 11-year-old daughter would later tell the court she heard her mother scream for help as the accused repeatedly assaulted her. Neighbors rushed to the scene, but they were reportedly threatened and blocked from offering any assistance. For over 3 years, the Director of Public Prosecutions, represented by counsel Frank C. Rima, built a watertight case. They called 10 witnesses. They presented forensic evidence that was damning. Traces of the victim's blood were found on a knife, on fragments of a baby's cot allegedly used in the assault, and on the accused's own clothing. The defense claimed an intruder was responsible. That alibi was dismantled. The employer discredited it. Every piece of evidence pointed back to Murad Awad Mbaraka. And then, on Friday, February 27, 2026, Justice Wendy Kajendo of the Mombasa High Court delivered the verdict. She determined the offense was committed with intention and malice aforethought. The sentence, 30 years in jail. The DPP celebrated this as a significant victory for justice. But here's the part that will blow your mind. This judgment comes just weeks after another high court in Nairi handed down a death sentence. On February 19, 2026, 35-year-old Nicholas Julius Machari was sentenced to death for the murder of 7-year-old Tamara Blessing Kabura, a grade 1 pupil killed in May 2025. 2 courts, 2 brutal murders, 2 very different sentences. One, a 30-year prison term for killing a spouse. The other, the ultimate penalty for killing a child. This contrast forces us to ask difficult questions about the value of a life in the eyes of the law and the consistency of our justice system. Justice Kajendo noted the 30-year sentence would serve as both punishment and a deterrent. But does 30 years for a premeditated, witnessed murder in front of children truly fit the crime? Some say it's a strong message against domestic violence. Others argue it's not enough. The convict has 14 days to appeal. So the legal battle may not be over, but the human tragedy is permanent. 5 children are now without a mother. A family is destroyed over Instagram. The implications are chilling. In an age where social media infiltrates our most private relationships, how many other hidden tensions are boiling over behind closed doors? This case isn't just about one man's jealousy. It's a stark warning sign. A warning that the tools we use to connect can also be weapons used to control, to provoke, and in this horrific instance to justify murder. The killer is behind bars. The children are left with trauma. The system has spoken, but the debate is just beginning. Do you think a 30-year sentence is justice for this crime? Or should the punishment have been more severe, especially considering the young witnesses? Drop your take in the comments. And subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that matters.